Good morning and welcome to Murray Farms. I'd like to introduce to you my two helpers today. This is Heather, my daughter-in-law, and Shauna, my daughter-in-law. They're going to help me today lift a desert rose. I've been telling you that this was something we were going to do, and today we are going to attempt to do that. I picked this white one. Normally I wouldn't pick this one because it's got so many pretty blooms on it right now, but this one really needed to get done, and so I really wanted to show you guys how to do it. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen the dirt all the way around the pot. I've got a long knife here, so I'm just going to take it and go all the way around, just like this. That way it lifts out fairly easy. It still might be kind of hard. I don't know until we go to try to lift it. Girls, you want to help me now?
Alrighty.
Like I told people, this does take at least 3 people to do, so it's not an easy job. It's okay. Go ahead and put it right here on the, there we go. Now we have it lifted out, and we're going to go ahead and loosen all this dirt from around it. Just loosen it off of it.
Wow.
You never know what you're going to see underneath of it. Sometimes these trunks are just crazy.
Wow, look at that.
Alrighty, now we're going to kind of pick it up and get some of the dirt off of it. Oh, sorry. I told you we would get dirty, that's for sure. Now let's bring it over to the grassy area. You all right with that, Heather?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, now I'm going to get in here and I'm going to rinse all this dirt off of it. Okay, go ahead and turn it around. Try not to get your feet wet. Okay, one more turn. All right, Shauna, you want to help her lift it up onto the table?
Yep.
Okay, look how beautiful this is. Take a look at that. Isn't that magnificent? As you can see, I am going to be able to lift it a couple more inches so we can get some more of that trunk showing. And continue to clean it off just a little bit more. Now I'm going to lay it down on its side here. And I'm going to see if any roots need to come off of it. Actually, there's not a whole lot of roots on this that I need to remove. I am going to do a few of these.
Kind of looks like you did that one.
Yeah, that I did the last time we lifted it. It's probably been about 2 years since this has been lifted. All right, Shauna, you want to sprinkle some cinnamon on these wounds that I just cut off in the root area right there? Okay, we'll get that real good. I'll help you out too. All right, now let's flip it. There was a couple that we cut off. I handed that a little more. Just kind of get it in there. That way we don't have to worry about any fungus coming up on it. This has a rock in here too. I need to try it. Whoop, got that rock out. Get in there. Beautiful. All righty. Now we'll just lay it over here on the ground. Well, we'll just leave it right here for a minute. It looks very good. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put together our dirt. Our dirt mixture is mostly, if you look at it, it has a lot of tree bark in it. Lots of tree bark. Probably 50 to 70% tree bark. The next thing we're gonna add to our dirt is a cup of Osmocote. Go ahead and pour it around. I'll start mixing it in. Just mix it, keep mixing it in the best you can. Lots of fertilizer. The more fertilizer, the better the tree's gonna grow. Now we're gonna enter some perlite into here. Go ahead and pour a little bit of that. And Heather, you wanna grab that cinnamon, the ground cinnamon. All right, stop for a minute.
Later, Colt, hold on.
Go ahead and start sprinkling that in here. I put the cinnamon in here just because cinnamon has a lot of wonderful features. Cinnamon will help keep bugs away, and cinnamon will help with funguses. It's just such a good thing. We put it on the ends of our desert roses when we trim them, so it's nice to go ahead and add it to the soil. It's nice to not have to worry about the bugs. Go ahead and pour some of that in here again. Okay, great. This is looking perfect. I love that. See how aerated that is and nice and light that is? You want it as light as possible. That way the water goes through the pot and you don't have to worry about it staying wet. Your desert rose will dry out really easily this way. Okay, the next step now is we got to get our pot ready. I got to take out all this little dirt and I'm going to hose this pot nice and clean. You want to use a nice clean pot. And then we're going to go ahead and add that dirt. Okay, now let's go ahead and get this dirt in there. And as we put this dirt in here, Heather, come help me with that. Shauna, I'm going to have you grab the hose and slowly put water in it as we put the dirt in it. You can see I'm a gardener. I like to just use my hands. Yeah, keep pushing that in there and then, all right, now stop, Heather, and let's get this packed down as tight as we can get it in there. Okay, go ahead and do some more water.
And this is how we get our height.
Yep. Keep doing this. All right, more water. All right, let's just get this packed down as tight as possible. Okay, more water. Keep doing the water and keep doing the dirt at the same time now. You can see the perlite, you can see the osmocote. I tell you what, the cinnamon smells really good too, so that's nice. All right, let's pack that down as tight as possible again. We're getting really close. Go ahead and keep doing it. Keep putting the dirt and keep putting the water. Keep going.
It looks pretty high.
I know, we're going all the way up to the area that's dark here. Yeah, go ahead and put some more perlite. Okay, there we go. And rinse my hands a minute. Keep watering. All right, now we can stop putting dirt in the pot. And we're going to test where the desert rose will lie in the pot now.
You got it?
I think I do.
Alrighty.
But I'm going to need you to come over here. All right, this is actually about perfect. You don't want the root system too far down now. And I do want to lift it all the way up to here. So this is about perfect. So girls, yep, you keep putting the dirt in and fill it only half way up because we're going to add then some food to it before we finish. We just want to go ahead and cover those root systems real quick. Okay, now stop for a minute. Both hold the tree up. Now I am adding some food. I'm putting in some cactus succulent food all the way around the top of it. I'm also putting in some cinnamon all the way around the top of it. This will help keep the bugs away, but I am covering it. Next, also, I'm putting some more osmocote in it.
About a handful?
Yes, about a handful. There we go. Now, I will take over holding it again. I'm going to start watering that in while you girls go ahead and... I'm not watering it actually until you guys go ahead and cover it completely with dirt again.
And compressing it all the
And
way
compressing it as you're doing it. Because as you get the top done, I'm going to then start putting more water, and then you keep compressing it as I add the water around it, okay?
around. Yes, ma'am.
compressing as best you can.
It looks awesome.
It does. Look at all that growth on there.
So
Look
nice
at
to lift them up.
That looks so much better, and look how much taller it is.
Sorry, girl.
It's all the way up to there. Look at that. That is absolutely magnificent. Now that's how you lift a desert rose. And another trick is you want to make sure that you have at least 3 to 5 inches all the way around for new growth. If you look at this, this is about 5 inches, about 4 inches over here. So this pot's still fine for this desert rose, but if that trunk was any bigger, I'd probably go up a size pot. Now, another thing, just so you know, I'm going to be moving this into the shade for about a week now, so that we don't want to put it in the direct sun since it's been lifted. We're going to put it in the shade and then just keep an eye on it. So anyhow, thank you very much for visiting us today at Murray Farms. I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed day.
Bye.